Hey, what is up guys, my name is Quellow and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you the best settings for 1080p 60 FPS on OBS. So if you're looking to record in 2021, these are the best settings that I would recommend, that I'm using, that I'm currently happy with, and that work for me. So they would definitely be one of the best settings that I would consider to use. You would have to probably adjust them to your computer and or laptop, but as far as I know, they're really good. So let's go.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. The two of us.
So click on your settings and go to output. Click on record, and here you should have output mode simple. So click on advanced, and so once you are in advanced, go to recording path. Now here you can set your recording destination. I have it on my recording destination. I would really recommend putting it on an SSD. When the fact that when you have it on SSD, when you're editing your videos, it can render and do all these things way faster, and you don't need to do what I need to do because my hard drive is way bigger than my SSD, and so I have to record on my hard drive and then put it on my SSD. That takes some time, but if you do have a big SSD, I recommend just recording on the SSD. Now for the recording format, I would leave it on MP4. If you have something else, just put it on MP4. Audio tracks, just pick as many as you want. I use 2. Encoder, now go to NVIDIA NVEC H26 for new. I would pick that for the guys who have NVIDIA. Now if you have AMD, there should be some settings for you, but I don't know about that. I didn't really research that, but yeah, rescale output, just leave that there. Custom, just leave it out. So for the rate control, go to CQP. Now you could use any of these, but I do recommend CQP. Now depending on the strength and the power of your PC, I would put it on anywhere from, let's just say, 10 to 15. If you're playing some action games, go on 15. If you're playing, or if you're just talking, just go lower. Like I have it on 8. My PC specs are going to be down in the comments below, so you can check out and you can just judge based on what I have. I put it on 8 and CQP. Now keyframe interval, I leave it on 0. It's auto, so I don't really care about that. Preset, max performance profile high. Check look ahead. Check psycho tuning visual or psycho visual tuning. And now GPU. Now depends if you have 1, 2 or 15 GPUs. You need to pick one. I have it on 0, which is auto, because I have only 1 GPU. Max B frames, slap that on 2. So click on audio. Now here you go, general sample rate. I have it on 48. You could pretty much copy what I have here. Yeah, you will have to put on a desktop audio for probably different. And mic audio, well, mic, you should change that as well. And yeah, that should be it for the audio section. So for the video, now this is really important. Base canvas resolution is the resolution of your PC or of your monitor. And for the output scale resolution, that's what the stream will see, or recording will see. So you should put that on what you want to record on, and that's 1920 by 1080 as the video says. Downscale filter, put on 36 samples as it's the best downscale you could put, and the FPS value on 60. So for hotkeys, you can change this. I mean, I don't really have any, but you can just customize it to your preference. Go down to advanced and general. Now process priority. This really depends on your PC. Now I have it on high because I play old games. I don't really need a lot of power into my games. But if you have a strong PC, leave it on normal. But if you have it like not like below mid-range PC, put it on high. It's just easier. It gives more priority to OBS, and it's just way easier to record, and no problems, no lags and stuff like that. Now for video render, you leave that. Color format NV12. I put that on NV12. Color space sRGB. Color range full. So that should be it in the settings. Now here, well, I have it customized to my preference. You can change it in any way you want. anywhere where you click on the blank spaces, you can pick the sources you want. Usually what I do, I put my audio on the top, my scenes to the left, and my sources to the right. So if I would click on talk, you could see my sources there, but I can't really because it's gonna mess up my recording. And down here, what's this called? Stats. Yeah, I really like to open this because it shows me how much I have, how much space it took for recording this, and so far I'm 7 minutes in and it took 1 gig. So it's not that much, I don't think so, but yeah, like the files can get a really big if you're recording on CQP. That's why I would recommend, like, find your sweet spot. Go, like, for say if I was recording, like the other day I was recording Far Cry Primal, I put it on 13. The files, I mean, the files for a 20-minute video went up to 60 gigs, so that's a lot, I think. I'm not sure now, but it went somewhere around 60. So it is a lot, it is definitely a lot, and you will need to customize the CQP levels to, well, what sits with you, right? You know, if you don't have a lot of space, then I would go higher. The higher the CQP level is, the smaller the file and the worse the quality. So yeah, really think that through. And like what I'm doing here, well, whilst I was kind of checking the quality of this settings, what I would do is like put it on 10 minutes, just click record with a blank screen, 10 minutes, see what happens. Then open up a game, click record, 10 minutes, and see how big of a file you get, and then you can adjust the levels of the CQP, right? Also, one quick bonus here, if you go to recording and you go to preset, you can change these to your preference, right? And profile, you can change, I wouldn't change that really, but the preset, I would change that. Like you can go quality, you can go max performance, max quality. Well, that will take a lot more of space, right? But the quality will get bumped up. But don't forget, please don't forget, if you're uploading to YouTube, YouTube will cut down the quality. So the higher the quality you have, it won't cut down more, it will just cut down as much as it needs. So if you get a really high quality video, a hell high quality video, then pretty much what happens is that a lot of the quality will stay when it gets cut down, I mean downscaled, right? Also, when you're recording, what you should do, or what I would recommend, just buy, like if you have only one monitor, please buy like an old 19-inch or whatever the size is monitor, or a TV, just a small TV, and put OBS on it. And what I would recommend you should check when you have this is check the frames missed due to rendering lag when you play a game. If that happens, then you need to downscale, right? You CQP levels up. And if the skip frames due to encoding lag, I get that a lot, and when I render the video, when I edit the video, I don't see a difference really. Like I was playing, what was it? Yeah, like I was playing Far Cry Primal the other day, and I made a 20-minute video and it showed 0.6% of skipped frames. And when I was editing it, it didn't really, there wasn't really much happening. Like I didn't see a difference like between the skipped frames. It's just such a small percentage that nobody will notice. So don't be scared about that. If that goes like to 1% max, I think, well, it depends. Like if you make a video and you go edit it and then you see difference, then I would change it, right? Like downscale it like to a way lower quality, right? But yeah, that's it. FPS, if this falls, just do whatever you can and downscale it. And even if like if these settings don't work for you, go check out a video for like VBR or CBR, right? These are way lower. Like VBR will lose the quality a lot, but it's more stable and stuff like that with recording. I used to record in VBR, but now I changed to CQP because I find it way easier just changing this instead of like VBR has a bitrate, max bitrate. I mean, it is simple and the size of your files will go down, but CQP is just the way to go, right? So yeah guys, if you have any problems with your settings or anything that you cannot solve, just let me know down in the comments below what's the problem, and I'll try to reply to it and help you in any way I can. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one, and as always,